This video from the Famous Personalities series is about Gregor Mendel. Gregor Mendel was born on July 20, 1822, in what is now the Czech Republic. He grew up in a farming family, which gave him an early interest in plants and agriculture. Mendel studied at the University of Vienna, where he learned about science and mathematics. His education helped him develop the skills he would later use in his experiments with plants. After his studies, Mendel joined a monastery and became a monk. Living in the monastery allowed him to focus on his research without many distractions. He conducted experiments in the garden of the monastery, where he grew different types of pea plants. This environment provided him with the space and resources to explore his scientific ideas. Mendel is best known for his experiments with pea plants, which he began in 1856. He chose pea plants because they have easily observable traits, such as flower color and seed shape. By crossbreeding these plants, he could track how traits were passed from one generation to the next. His careful records and observations laid the foundation for the laws of inheritance. Mendel established three main laws of inheritance based on his experiments. The first law, the law of segregation, explains how alleles separate during the formation of gametes. The second law, the law of independent assortment, describes how different traits are inherited independently. The third law, the law of dominance, states that some traits can overshadow others in inheritance. In 1866, Mendel published his findings in a paper titled Experiments on Plant Hybridization. Unfortunately, his work went largely unnoticed for many years. It was not until the early 1900s that scientists began to recognize the importance of his research. Mendel's contributions are now considered fundamental to the field of genetics. Mendel's work was rediscovered around the turn of the 20th century by other scientists. They recognized that his experiments provided a clear explanation for how traits are inherited. This revival of interest in his research helped to establish the field of genetics. Scientists began to build upon Mendel's ideas, leading to many new discoveries. Mendel's discoveries had a significant impact on biology and genetics. His work laid the groundwork for understanding heredity, which is crucial in many fields, including agriculture and medicine. The principles he discovered help explain how traits are passed down in all living organisms. Today, Mendel is often referred to as the father of genetics. Modern genetics has expanded greatly since Mendel's time, incorporating new technologies and methods. Scientists can now study genes at the molecular level, leading to breakthroughs in medicine and biotechnology. Genetic research plays a vital role in areas such as disease prevention and crop improvement. Mendel's foundational work continues to influence current scientific studies and applications. Gregor Mendel's legacy is celebrated in various ways, including the recognition of his contributions to science. His methods and findings are taught in schools around the world. Scientists and researchers continue to build on his work, exploring the complexities of genetics. Mendel's life and research remain an important part of scientific history.